Welcome to this week's Looking Good list video from Bransford Webs. So we're going to start straight away with the Looking Good video, and we're down in Glasshouse 3 and 4 where we've just put online this lovely crop of Austramaria inticantias. Now it's the first time we've grown these Austramaria here at Bransford Webs. As I say, they're called the Inticantia series and they are very, very compact and dwarf in nature. So some lovely colours in the collection. So this one here is Maya, and we've also got Navajo. So Maya's got this lovely pale lavendery purpley coloured flower and masses of bud coming through on that. And Navajo's got this lovely white flower with the pink centres to the tubes and an even deeper cerise pink flush to it. And as I say, the Inticantia, we've selected them at Bransford for their very compact and dwarf habit. They'll get no higher than sort of 9-12 inches in height, produce masses and masses of flower through the summer months, so they'll be stunning in pots on the patio and front of the border, but really it's great as a container patio plant if you want that massive Austramaria flowers throughout the summer months. So also online this week in the video, we've put a hardy gerbera collection online. So this one's called Lindsay. Again, it's a lovely sort of cerise-y, pinky, reddy flower on there. They are truly hardy. We've got people who have grown them for a couple of years and brought them through the last couple of winters in containers. So I think that's the key, keeping them well drained throughout the the winter months. There's 5 different colours online now, and they're all loaded in bud. So you can see masses and masses of bud. There must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 buds coming up, and 1 flower already open, and some of them got masses more than that as well in the different coloured varieties. That's the hardy gerbera collection. And then another good hardy perennial that will flower and thrive in the front of the border is Diacia Daydream. So I've just put this online, loads and loads of bud coming up on it, and just the first bit of flower colour as well showing. So by next week we'll have plenty of colour as it arrives in plant areas and garden centres throughout the country. Diacia Daydream is great, stays nice and compact, again great for the front of the border where it'll just tumble over the side of the pathways and give masses of colour throughout the summer months once again. And then this is Veronica Ulster Blue Dwarf. Stunning Veronica, stunning really vivid bright blue flowers that are held on such a stocky plant. Again, great border perennial or great in a container on the patio or around the garden, where it'll give you masses and masses of colour. As you can see, the initial flower spikes are showing their colour now, and there's masses more coming around the edge, so you're going to get a good few months of colour out of that in the border. That's Veronica Ulster Blue Dwarf. We've also put our Penstemon Volcano series online this week. Lovely collection of penstemons, 5 varieties again in this collection, all with differing flower colours. They're all starting to bud up now and just starting to show a bit of colour as well. That's the Volcano Penstemon series. Put my teeth back in. Leucanthum Highland White Dream is coming on really well now, so the buds are really starting to swell. Odd ones on the bed are actually starting to show colour, but I thought I'd bring you one down that was more of a representative sample of what you'd actually have arriving in the garden centres. But Highland White Dream is a lovely leucanthum, stays relatively compact for a leucanthemum, and has these massive showy white daisy-like flowers, which a couple more days of sunshine, which hopefully we'll get this week, and we'll start seeing that colour in the next 10 days, I would have thought. So finally, a couple of shrubby lines. So Sambucus Black Beauty is in flower now and looking absolutely beautiful, as is Black Lace that's on the beds as well. The lovely sort of flower spikes, florets are coming out well in there, and lovely dark foliage which contrasts it really well. And then finally, last week we showed you Buddleia Blue Chip. Well, this is Buddleia Lilac Chip, which over the last week has actually started to come out into flower. It's showing colour. So it's another one from the Lo and Behold series where they stay compact, really dwarf Buddleias, so great for containers, great for the front of the border. Just stunning Buddleias. So in that we've got Lilac Chip and Blue Chip online at the moment. Hopefully if Blue Chip starts showing some colour over the next week or so, we'll show you that as well. But that's just a bit of a paler blue than the Lilac Chip. So that's it for this week, and we'll show you another Looking Good list video next week. Thank you very much for watching.